You want to make this as easy as possible, and by that I don't mean that you don't break a sweat. What I mean is you want to make it mentally easy for you to go out and do the training. You don't want to have to drive an hour to go and do your session. It needs to be something you can fit into your lifestyle, and that is the most important thing, because the consistency and how often you train is the key factor to your success. So if you make it easy for yourself to do, you're much more likely to get the work done. The more barriers there are to your training, the less likely you are to actually train. So what I do here in the city is try and make it my own. I look around and see what parts of the environment replicate the mountains, and I try and adapt my training to those things that I see, that I have around me. And they're things that you'll find in almost every city around the world. Stairs, park benches, hills, things to step up on, things to jump on. Anything you can gain a little bit of height from is going to be a training tool for you if you live in a city. If you have a look around and kind of use my eyes as a personal trainer to try and point out things that are going to be useful for your training, because they are all around cities, you just have to look. So step one is find a set of stairs, and it doesn't even have to be a big set of stairs. I mean, the bigger the better. Obviously the longer they are, the less turning around and faffing about you'll have to do. Long is good, don't get me wrong, but you can do this with anything. Find the closest set of stairs to you and start getting some laps on them. So what I want to do is find a staircase, and the aim of today is to do 250 meters. There's one here, but this is a little small, so we'll keep looking. Once I've found my staircase, I'm going to get my heart rate up. I'm going to start warming up, doing some dynamic movement to get me prepared for my session. When you warm up properly, not only do you go a long way to prevent injury, but you also give yourself the best chance of getting the best results and getting the most out of that session. So always warm up. Perhaps the best thing about this training is that it's super low on equipment. All you'll need is a good pair of runners. I guess you could use your hiking boots or even your mountaineering boots if you wanted to, but it's not necessary just yet. You'll also need a backpack with a supportive harness, a drink bottle. It helps to have headphones to get good music, keep you motivated, and lastly, you'll need a large water container. This one happens to be 8 litres, and that's going to contribute to our pack weight. Once I've found my stairs, I'm going to grab that 8-litre water bottle. I'm going to find somewhere to fill it up, and that's going to be my pack weight for this session. This really helps because it means I don't have to carry anything heavy to the session. I can just find some water and start training and dump it out if I've got too much, or bring extra water bottles as I adapt to the training and need to add more weight. What percentage of this do you reckon is urine? Other thing you'll need is a ruler. And what we're going to do here is measure the height of the step, which for these steps happens to be 16 centimeters. Now all I need to do is multiply the amount of stairs by that height, and then I know how many meters I'll be ascending each flight of stairs I complete. Depending on what your mountain goal is and how fast you want to get up it, you might consider forgoing the pack and going quite lightweight and even running the stairs like this guy. I'm not sure what this guy's up to. I don't know if I'd recommend that. I haven't tried it. Looks pretty fucking brutal. Might give it a go. So it's pretty easy from here once you understand the concept. Have a look at the trip that you're doing. How many meters are you going to be ascending in a day? I'll be doing upwards of 1,000, 1,500 meters or even more in a day on Mont Blanc. So in 9 weeks time, I want to be doing a stair session where I'm at least doing 80% of that and achieving those meters. I much prefer this to being in a gym, firstly because I'm outside, I'm in the fresh air, and also with stairs, every step I'm going up, I'm going down, which is the exact same in the mountains. On treadmills and Stairmasters, you're only training in one direction. You're only going up, and for me, I think it's really important to train on the way down, because that's when most of the accidents happen. That's when you're going to be fatigued. So for me, it's all about stairs.